Yeah, 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 Jonesy Amanda's cutting room floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's on the cutting room floor today?
What about this story that was on the news last night? A Sydney woman has been charged with fraud over alleged crime syndicate claiming to be psychics.
A crime syndicate?
Yes, this has been going, they think, since 2006. This woman and some of her colleagues are part of a crime syndicate where they claim to be psychics.
Mm-hmm.
They've defrauded at least 4 victims out of large amounts of money and property. It's no big surprise as to how they do it. What they have done is lure their victims, I guess, by claiming to be psychics and give them information about their lives, encourage them to supply them with property and money. This is the bit I like, is that the police did a raid and they seized tarot cards and crystal balls to see if they were working, perhaps to see, no, this one's a fake. I can't read anything in here.
Right, so they ran in there.
And seized the tarot cards and they seized the crystal balls as evidence. I don't know what of, because how do you test whether they're working or not and whether you're a fraud or not?
Yeah, how do you know?
How do you know?
Is the Sarge back at the station, he puts it on the desk? You know, like in those cop shows, you see them dip their finger into the bag of drugs and they sample it. Does the Sarge sit at the desk and say, Aries, icy?
Madam Zender.
Yeah.
And maybe it starts to tell his future like a magic 8-ball. That'd be a good movie, wouldn't it?
That would be a great
That they
movie.
take possession of this stuff thinking how fraudulent.
And then all of a sudden,
they've
got a card table.
and he's posed as a gypsy.
That's what happens.
They should be paying them more, really.
Clearly they weren't using the equipment at the time because they would have seen the cops coming.
Aha, that's right. Absolutely. And their magic numbers for the day, 4 to 7 years.
I would say jail is on the cards.
Oh, nice work, nice work.
Somebody seized their balls. I noticed that someone wrote, I thought Alan Jones was in custody.
Are you into psychics and crystal balls?
When it's good.
Oh, what do you mean when it's good?
When they tell me good stuff.
No, they don't tell you bad stuff, and they don't tell you stuff you don't know. That's what I've always felt.
They tell you stuff you want to hear.
And stuff you want to hear, but stuff you already know. And maybe you're at a crossroads. That's why you've gone to them. Maybe you're at a crossroads. You're a very romantic person, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're not going to say, hey, 2 weeks from now, you'll be going across a zebra crossing and you meet someone coming the other way, they'll be the love of your life. They're never that specific.
No.
That's what you want, but you never get that.
They talk in riddles and word salad. They're a bit like middle management, psychics. I see a great future for you. I see you working with a handsome man. I see you having a long and fruitful career. I see you getting paid a lot of money.
Who's hearing that?
That is what your life is. That's reality.
So why would I see a psychic? And who's the handsome man? Will he be walking across the zebra crossing with me about 3 hours from now?
Okay, kids, that's it for today.